Welcome back. Doing any major home improvement project can be nerve-wracking. You have to put trust in someone else to take care of your precious home, and you want them to charge you a fair price.
That's for sure. Mark Hudak is with Champion Window and Sunroom Company, here to talk about some common mistakes and some common problems that you hope people can avoid. So what are the most common mistakes, in your opinion, that people make when it comes to getting their homes work done?
You know, unfortunately, over the course of the last, 100 years here in America, home improvements has a bad reputation. It's the #1 worst category according to the Better Business Bureau when it comes to complaints and problems and frustration. The sad fact is, according to statistics, 80% of all contractors are out of business within 2.5 years of doing a project. It's one of the easiest, kind of businesses in America to get into. Buy a pickup truck and a ladder and a hammer, and well, you're in home improvements. It's also the easiest business to get out of. And whether it be not having proper insurances, proper licenses, there's really no home improvement police, so to speak, to protect a homeowner. So, and then if you get a lawyer involved and you have to sue, and there's blame game and divided responsibilities, so many of those things all go into the decision-making process. And as a homeowner, would you consider it successful use of your time if you could learn how to avoid the most common mistakes to avoid when it comes to choosing a contractor, a product system, and a warranty? I mean, that would be good use of time, right? Because it would protect your home and your family. And you think of longevity, I guess, would be one of those kinds of things. And with longevity comes experience. So you think of the design of a project and making the right analysis and choices. So when people come out, measure, look at your home, make suggestions, things like that, you'd want an expert to do that, wouldn't you? Be kind of like going to a doctor who says, well, gee, I don't really know, but I'm going to guess. That, I guess they call that malpractice. So who designs it and who you do have consult with you is probably the first big step.
Right. So would you say like one of the biggest mistakes people make, and I'm thinking of my own experience, is that you want to go with somebody who is, because of price? Oh, exactly. So you really don't look at experience, and you really don't look at what they offered and people they've done before. You just think, well, this guy's cheap, I'm going to bring him in.
Yeah, and unfortunately, does cheap really last? I guess it'd be one thing I think of like a pair of shoes or a purse. What's the price range? You can buy a purse for $10 or for how much?
Thousands.
$1,000, but they're both purses. They'll both carry your belongings. Now when it comes to your home and you're thinking about protecting you from Wisconsin weather, the design, the research, the technology that goes into the products is so much more important. That's where you need, this protection, I guess you could call it. Workmanship and craftsmanship is not just what's done at your home, it's what's done at the factory where the stuff was manufactured.
What about the warranty?
Well, that kind of goes hand in hand, right? I always joke about being Mark and Molly's home improvement company. We would do a good job for people, and we could say, sure, you have a lifetime warranty. We couldn't make our own products. What does the manufacturer say? The manufacturer may say, well, that part has a 2-year warranty, that part has a 10-year warranty, but boy, if it's not installed right, there is no warranty. So how does the manufacturer back up the product? And unfortunately, that's kind of the missing link. Most homeowners never see a manufacturer's warranty when they do a home improvement project unless they're working with the manufacturer. So that warranty typically creates divided responsibility. You ever hear of the runaround?
Yeah.
Or the blame game? Somebody says they made it wrong. Somebody says they installed it wrong. That's one of the huge things to protect yourself from. That's where with Champion you get something that we call single source responsibility or single source accountability. Denise, if you had a factory that made windows or purses, and Molly, you had a store that sold these products, and then I was the, whether it be the contractor or the person out there, pushing the window or the purse on somebody, and that consumer has a problem, do they go and see Denise? They go see Molly? Do they, that's huge. That's the biggest frustration.
It's confusion and frustrating for people.
And that's where a consumer says, well, gee, I have to get a lawyer. I have to get, the Better Business Bureau. I have to get somebody to help me. Champion, we're so proud of the fact that we have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. We're recognized with thousands and thousands of customers right here in southeastern Wisconsin.
And do you think that's the #1 reason why people choose Champion?
I do. I think it's a combination of things. That single source accountability, but it's also research and science and technology. Even off the air before I sat down, you kind of joked that I wasn't bringing a science project out, because when you do have the best technology and research going into the design of these products, that's what makes the difference. That's why one purse might cost a little bit more, because it's going to last, because it really has a guarantee. Same with a window, same with a door, same with a sunroom or a roofing system. How many times do you want to do these home improvement projects?
Not more than once, that's for sure.
And I know that's different than a purse where you may want to have half a dozen or more.
But it's great too that right now you're offering such a huge savings as we hopefully leap into spring, because Champion season opening savings is 30% off right now of windows, plus 20% off sunrooms, roofing, and siding projects. If you act today, you'll save an extra 5% on those things. And you can visit their showroom to see more about those beautiful pictures that we were showing you and all the great products that they have. They're on West Worth Street in Wauwatosa. The phone number's on your screen, or you can go to getchampion.com. Nice to have you on the show.
Thanks, Mark.
Thanks. You guys treat us like $1 million here. Thanks. We'll take care of the people of southeastern Wisconsin.
Sounds good. Awesome. Thank you, Mark.